Alright, good morning everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing great today. It's about 8:30 in the morning. And let me get my stuff real quick. But I want to show you guys what's going on with the backyard here. So what we're doing right now is we are completely repaving this whole side to the house. As you can see, it's already been trenched here, and irrigation system, all this redone, 24 volts, all done. So they should be laying the concrete on Monday here. A lot of progress has been made. As you can see, they're going to do all concrete right here. We're putting the condenser right here, so we had to move the condenser, and we're going to have a walk path that just comes right down here, right into the covered patio. So as you can see, this is turning out really nice here. Down here, what we did was trench this drain swell. And we talked about drain swells all the time. So there's actually a pipe that has a pitch that ends up out there. But what we're going to do here is we're going to do all concrete. And then this is where I'm going to just store a bunch of like stuff like this, tires and stuff like that. Right here, we are adding concrete right down here. Now, one of the things that we ran into is that this neighbor here and this neighbor here, sometimes they overwater. Then you're gonna have stagnant water here all the time. So we had to trench all this out and put some piping that would run down to the side of the home there. And right here, where you see that you have all this sand and this border line, this is all going to be synthetic grass, high quality synthetic grass here. And this is what the drain pipe actually looks like. So basically down the center of this we have a swell that runs along here and it ends up down here. Also, we had to trench this 24 volts and also the tubing for the water line. So a lot of things are turning out really good, so I'm very pleased and also very happy. Also, I may do a video. Just let me know in the links below if you guys are interested. Well, not the links, but let me know in the comments below. I'm going to show you exactly how much everything costs. Talking about the covered patio I did, the concrete, the TV, painting the house, and the full backyard. So I'm going to break it down for you. So if you guys want to know exactly how much does it cost, let me know in the comments below. All right, let's get out of here. I'm waiting for a client right now. We just bought this home right over here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. For about $800, we paid cash for this deal. Well, we didn't pay cash because I didn't buy it, but anyway. I'm waiting on the superintendent and also with the buyer too as well. Brand new home. We got a discount on this. I think about like $30,000. But man, take a look at this home inspection report. This is like a thick report here. I actually had to go out and buy a binder and put all this together. This thing's over like 240 pages long. So before we close on this deal, we got a couple things that we got to address with this home. But the good news is that we got a hell of a price reduction. Now what I'm starting to see is a lot of properties, right, are starting to reduce the price and standing inventory for brand new home. Towards the end of the year, this is actually the best time to buy a home, because what they want to do, or the builders want to do, is take this off the books. Also, some sellers, like resales, what they're trying to do is get everything done by the end of the year, so that way they can file the taxes, right? So yeah, if you're thinking about purchasing a home, this is the best time to buy a home, is towards November, December, but you gotta close before the end of the year. And the good news about that is this: the sellers that are selling their property, they're actually serious sellers. And also, you're not going to have too many buyers you're going to be competing against with because of the holiday. Thanksgiving, right? You got Christmas, New Year's. So the market is not as competitive, and the sellers that want to sell, they are willing to negotiate a deal. So out of the whole 12-month calendar year, right now is the best time to buy. That's when I actually bought my first home too as well. Was in November. It was actually a bank-owned property, but I did pay a little bit more because I really wanted the property, and I think I paid 10 grand more, but the property's worth about $250,000 more, so that's a good thing. What do you think about the exterior of that building? Let me know in the comments below. Nice neighborhood. It's Pulte build. Hey, what's going on, man? What's your name? Are you the superintendent?
Yes.
My name's Chuck. I'm actually the agent.
Okay.
For the property.
I just do the walks with the homeowners.
You did?
No, I'm meeting here at 9. I only do the walk with the homeowners.
I understand that.
Because we've got the full inspection report done, and we.
Well, I have a right to be here.
I understand. I'm just letting you know that I work for the homeowner, and that.
Yeah. What does that have to do with me? That's where I'm confused. I'm just saying I'm not too sure why you are disclosing that.
Because it's what I've been told from my higher ups and the way we've always done our walks, that I work for the homeowner and that I do the walks with the homeowners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I also work for the homeowner too as well. So I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to represent my buyer. But like you said, and you just disclosed that you work for the buyer, correct?
Yes.
So now that we have that clarified, we're on the same page. So I just want to make sure that what you're saying is correct, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because you're coming off as I'm here to tell you what to do. That's not my job.
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm just kind of confused. Why would you just approach me like that and just disclose that right away?
Okay.
That's kind of odd.
Let's start over.
Yeah, let's
start over.
That's probably a good idea.
There's no intention of anybody working. I'm just letting you know I work for the homeowner, but this meeting is set up, and I need to run this meeting in a certain fashion.
Oh yeah.
In a short amount of time.
I'm not here to take over your job. I'm just here to represent the buyer. If there's some sort of discrepancy, I'm here to advise the buyer on, hey, this is how we're going to handle the situation.
Okay, but see, that's where I have to step in, is because we have certain processes, and we do closings and homes a lot different than a lot of other buyers. So I actually need to instruct the homeowner on how we're going to handle that process.
No, I understand that. I wouldn't ever impede in your work. I would never do that.
Morning.
Hey, what's up, Mimi? Hey, what's up, Ron? Yeah, I'm not too sure how you're coming off of it, so...
I'm not trying to come off as anything. I'm just letting you know that I work for the homeowners. I have a very specific way the meeting needs to run, and that I got a lot of information to go over.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take over your job, brother. That's not why I'm here. I'm just here to support them. If something comes up and you're like, hey, we can't fix this, I know what the contract says. My job is just to represent the buyer and say, hey, this is how we're going to handle this situation.
That's where you don't get to dictate how we're going to handle the situation if something needs to get fixed on the house. And I can't ask you not to be here, because by what has happened with COVID, we have to wear masks. Homeowners don't have to, but I'm only supposed to have 2 people with me on the walk, so you're a third. I can let you come along as long as you let me run the meeting, because I have a lot of information to go over. I have a lot of things that I want to make the homeowner's experience really good.
That's great.
So
I'm not here to do that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm here to let you do your job.
You keep telling me that you're going to tell the homeowners how we're going to handle the situation. I got to go over the information and show them what we're going to do for them.
No, I got you. You're going to run this whole thing. What I'm saying is something comes up, there's something wrong with the inspection, and you're like, hey, you know what? Let's just say the foundation is cracked, and you're like, oh, no, that's good, that's normal. No, that's not good, that's normal. That's between me and them, and I'm going to instruct them how we're going to handle on the back end, right? Between me and you, that has nothing to do with it. I'm just here to represent them. I'm not here to take over your job and say, hey, this is what I want you to do. My job is just to represent them, and like you said, your job is to coach them and walk them through the process, and you're going to do that. I'm here to look out for their best interest.
I totally understand. I agree.
But you do what you got to do.
And I'm also here to look out for their best interest too.
Okay, all right, you do what you got to do. It's very cold outside, so I got to get the jacket for the client. As you can see, we are doing the walkthrough. Mimi, look what I got.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. These are your AC drains. You know, as you run the air conditioning system, water's draining out.
So right now the superintendent is explaining everything to the client on how things work. So I'm going to tell you what went down later on at the end of this inspection. But we are all good now.
Pretty basic bathroom. You got the medicine cabinet. She did opt. This is an option that she added. Plenty of cabinet space. Okay.
So as we're doing the home inspection with the superintendent, I'm going to tell you, when I first rolled up, the superintendent just literally, his approach with everything was just very horrible. And basically, as soon as I approached him, he was just like, hey, I run the show. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the client, which is completely fine. But I already know going into this sometimes where the agent, right, can sometimes be a little bit overbearing, and the superintendent probably had a couple bad tastes in his mouth as far as real estate agents, because superintendents, they hate real estate agents. But you also got to understand is this, that as an agent, we represent our buyer, right? We walk them through the process, because sometimes these superintendents, they'll like fast talk our clients through the process because they're such in a deadline. But here's the thing, that's not how I roll. That's not how I do business. And I don't like that shit, right? That shit ain't cool to me. So, you know, he was already coming off like, dude, I ain't talking to you. I'm only talking to my client. I'm only talking to the builder because I only represent the, I'm sorry. He was trying to come off as, I'm only instructed to talk to the buyer. I don't work for you, which is fine. So I was trying to explain to him that, okay, I also work for the buyer. If something comes up and you're trying to fast talk my client, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to explain to my client how things work. So that way we can get things done the right way versus you trying to shove this product down my client's throat. That's the kind of shit I ain't cool with, right? But I can tell you, the reason why he came off like that is because there are other agents out there that probably just came in and say, hey, we're going to do things this way, we're going to do it like this. But that's not how I do it. With the superintendent, I let them run the show. I sit back on the sidelines and I listen to the conversation between the superintendent and the buyer. If I know there's something not right, I'm going to say something and I'm going to explain to buyers, this is not right, here's the reason why. Then I will call you out on it, right? And say, hey, how do we address these issues? So it's all about communication. But the good news is that after speaking to Brian and explaining him my position and how things work, and I'm letting him do his job, right? At the end of the day, you know what? Me and Brian like this now because he understands. But also, he did tell me that he had a lot of bad taste in his mouth with other real estate agents. So this is a learning lesson to you as well if you are a real estate agent. Don't just come in here guns blazing, right, and try to run the show, because that's not your job. That's not what you do. You're just here to represent the clients, and if you see something that you don't like, you bring it to the buyer's attention. That's your job. Today is such a cold day. I figure Vietnamese is the way to go right now. Look at this. Whew, just got done eating this Vietnamese food. Man, this thing is bomb. I've mentioned this place a couple times. Yeah, Pho Noodle House. Oop, almost got ran over. Not paying attention. Alright, so we've got to head over to across town, the northwest side. We're going to go take a look at a property with a client that's from California. Alright, so let's get out of here. Look at this home right back of me. It's over 6,000 square feet. So I can't wait to go inside. I want to show you guys real quick what this home actually looks like, as I'm actually waiting for my client. Original price on here was actually at 1.5 million, but now they dropped the price down to, I think, 1.25 million. This thing is a gorgeous home. I think that's my client right there. Hello, Chakits. Alright, so that was my client. Damn, look how gorgeous this thing is. Some beautiful bricks, You have a little bar area. Sorry about that. I was burping. And look at this countertop. Now this is a traditional home, but as far as like what you get for the money, this thing is gorgeous. These are the old school homes with the formal dining room. As you can see, nice 12-foot ceilings too as well. And the primary is actually downstairs. Let's go take a look at this primary. Oh my gosh. These people know how to decorate, that's for sure. Old school. Let's take a look at this. Wow. Crazy, right? Very traditional. So if you are into traditional homes, this is going to be the home for you. That's right. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we literally just got done with this home. This is a beautiful home. So now I'm going to head back to the office. Got a lot of work to do. We got to get ready for a radio show. And we're probably going to write an offer on this home. So let's get out of here. Hello, Robin. Looks like everybody's gone for Thanksgiving. Alright, so we got a couple things that we got to do today. We got to get ready for our radio show. If you guys don't know about the radio show, the LV Home Experts radio show, that's every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Runs about 40 minutes where we talk about real estate and financing. So if you are planning on purchasing a home out here in Las Vegas, it is a great radio show to get started and acclimated as far as what's going on in the housing market. Also, we got to upload a video. Well, the video is already done, but I got to put it up on YouTube. So check those videos out. So I just got everything prepared as far as today's show. So it's only going to be me and Dan today. Say what's up, Dan.
What's up?
So today what we're going to be talking about is the current housing market. So it's going to be more statistics than anything. We're going to talk about single family residents, townhomes, also condos too as well, where we currently stand. And also we're going to take a look at the rental market because the rental market has also increased. We're going to run the numbers and the statistics on it. And we are about to get ready for a show. Just got done creating a thumbnail. Show you what this thumbnail looks like. Look at that thumbnail, guys. Let me know what you think about that thumbnail. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alright, and welcome to the LV Home Experts Radio Show. This is where we talk about real estate and financing every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I do appreciate you, even though I beat you up like every other day. So if we take a look at the median price point for a home, we're going to run the numbers. And we're going to compare the two. So you're going to have to wait till the end of this show, right? Workshop. What is the name of that? Let's plug that in real quick. All right, so we just got done with the show. Dan, how do you think the show went, man?
Oh, it was great. Epic.
It was a lot of hype.
Hype it.
Dude, like I drank so much coffee, I was just... Bye now! So the show went really good. I'm just like so exhausted. Now, believe it this or not, you know, just to do an hour of the show, getting all hyped up and stuff like that, because I always get so hyped up, it literally really drains you. It's like a workout. It's like a fight, right? So hopefully you guys can appreciate this.
Yeah,
so
you gotta bring your A game, you know?
That's right. Now, here's the thing. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out this show, check it out. It's every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, this is where we talk about real estate and financing. This is great if you're just getting started in the market and you want to know exactly what's going on. We're going to just tell you how it is. All right, off to the next venture.